Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct. We are focused to deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. In second city, trends and our environment is our area. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonde Oluchimi Jaffa. Savannah News TV. Gremileke, I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah. Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Yeah, good morning from here, my viewers across the globe. I remain your regular host, Comrade Olujimi Adekale. Today is Monday, the 5th of September, 2022. You are live with us here in Savannah News Television in Toronto. And as usual, we are bringing live to you happenings around the world, most especially in our home country, Nigeria. I remain your regular host, Jimmy Adekale. Straight to the news today. On the front page of the Punch newspaper, Kyari, you remember the disgraced Abba Kyari, the Deputy Commissioner of Police. Federal government has finally filed 24 charges, seizes mega assets. Let us see the story, full story now on the page. The federal government has uncovered 14 assets, including shopping malls, residential estates, polo ground, lands, and farmland belonging to a former commander intelligence response team, Abba Kyari, a deputy commissioner of police. You can see how porous that society is. For a deputy commissioner of police having all these, and there is no any check, there is no any intelligence to really trace him to that asset. Let's again, for my viewers to hear, this man had shopping malls, residential estates, not building, estates. He even had a polo ground where they play polo. Lands and farmlands for a deputy commissioner of police. That shows that there is porosity in the system called Nigeria. Anybody can just become anything overnight and nobody will check you. This can happen in advanced countries. It can happen. You cannot acquire all these assets without them knowing. In fact, in the first place, where will we even get the loopholes to acquire all such assets? If we are talking of shopping malls, residential estates, this is even to the extent of having a polo ground. Kyari was said to have failed to disclose his ownership of the properties in different locations in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and Maiduguri, Borno State. Over 270 million and 17,598 euro were also discovered in his various accounts in GTB, UBA, and Sterling Bank. Oh my God. In the fresh 24-count charges filed against Kyari by the Director of Prosecution and Legal Services, J. Sunday, dated August 30th, 2022, the Attorney General of the Federation stated that the suspended, up to now it stays suspended, not dismissed. But some people, by now, they would have been dismissed. They are still suspended with all these evidence, all this evidence glaring. Suspended DCP allegedly disguised his ownership of some of these properties. This case filed at the Federal High Court Abuja with charges number FHC ABJCR 408/22 had as co-defendant Mohammed Kyari and Alhaji and Ali Kyari, who are believed to be the bilingual policeman's siblings. Also, the federal government filed separate 24-count charges against Kyari, former Deputy Sunday Ubua, an Assistant Commissioner of Police, who is under suspension. An affidavit in support of the charges disposed by the litigation officer with the Directorate of Prosecution and Legal Services National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Stephen Kashua, explained that Kyari, who is facing trial for dealing in cocaine, was subjected to general and financial investigation when he was transferred by the police to the NDLEA headquarters in February 14, 2022 for investigation. He added that the financial investigation, which extended to his properties, led to the filing of charges for non-disclosure and conversion of large sum of money. The deponent further said the case was ready for trial and that all the witnesses were available to proceed to trial. Abuja land. The federal government said Kyari knowingly failed to make full disclosure of his assets at plot number 1927 Blue Fountain Estate, Kasana, Abuja, and thereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under Section 35(3)(a) of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency Act, Cap N30, Law of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004. The prosecutor also alleged that the embattled DCP did not declare his ownership of an estate in Linda Chakwa Road, Asokoro Extension, plot number 5, title BO 4546. That is one plot. Second plot, plot number 13, title BO 1037. Another plot again, plot number 10, title CER 4317, and another plot number 33, title BO 4319, and also in Maiduguri, Borno State. Imagine how many plots this guy has acquired in Abuja, where plots are going for hundreds of millions of naira. This man has acquired, what they have seen here, the one I've seen is about almost 5 to 6 plots in Abuja alone that belongs to this man. Furthermore, the AGF said the suspension of DCP, who is facing prosecution for illegal cocaine dealing alongside 6 others, failed to reveal his ownership of a shopping mall titled NE/1229 and a polo ground with plot number 270, both located in Maiduguri. The charges also said the former DCP did not make full disclosure of his ownership of a farmland along Abuja-Kaduna Road and a plaza under construction in Gusape, Abuja. Count 11 read that you, DCP Abakari, male adult of the Mohammed Kyari male adult, on February 14, 2022 in Nigeria within the jurisdiction of the Honorable Court in order to disguise the true ownership of the property situated at plot number 33 Bama Road, GRA Extension, Maiduguri, Borno State, covered by certificate number BO 4319 issued by the Borno State government by disposing to a false affidavit at the Federal High Court in a suit number FHC NGCS 9/2022 and thereby committed an offense contrary to Section 18A of the Money Laundering Prohibition Act 2011. as amended and punishable under Section 15(3)(a) of the Money Laundering Prohibition Act 2011 as amended. So this guy has acquired a lot of properties. This is the one they see. This is the one I've seen. Also, the AGF equally accused Abakari of disposing to an affidavit to hide his ownership of plot 963 covered by the grant of right of occupancy number BO187, a shopping mall of number 4 Aliu Close along Giwa Barracks, Maiduguri, covered by certificate of occupancy number NE1229. The charges reveal that DCP knowingly converted 28.4 million naira in his GDP account number 0121075250, 65.2 million in his GPA account number 0138350064, 94 million in UBA account number 10022501112, and 16.9 million in Sterling Bank account number 0072451994. He has all this money. If you add this money together, it's running into hundreds of millions of more than that is let me see, 28 plus 65 plus 95 plus 16 plus, wow. The first vendor similarly accused of failing to declare in the NDLA asset declaration form the sum of 17,598 euro in 2 GTB accounts, being proceeds of unlawful activities, 2.9 million in UBA, 366,258.77 kobo, and 88,000 in Sterling Bank. In the charges against Uba with number FHC-ABJ 40722, the government revealed that it did not disclose a 100 million life assurance policy with First Bank of Nigeria Insurance Limited, including several million stashed in different bank accounts. You can see what happened here is just an indication that we have a country without a template, because a deputy commissioner of police cannot acquire all these assets without being checked. All of them acquired assets unchecked. For him to have acquired all this land, properties, and all this stuff without intelligence, I mean, it's very sad. It's a sad situation. No intelligence gathering, nothing for a deputy commissioner of police to have acquired all these assets in Abuja, in Maiduguri, farmlands, shopping malls, residential estates, even to the extent of a polo field, a polo lawn by a deputy commissioner of police. A deputy commissioner of police. How much is his salary? They have not talked about his exotic cars. He has millions slashed in various accounts. Millions. Where Nigerians are hungry. Some criminals like Abakari are feeding on the laxity of a nation governed by a buffoon. From the Abakari story now, we move straight to Kenya election. The rival of William Ruto in the Kenya presidential election, Raila Odinga, has agreed with the position of the Supreme Court, which upheld Ruto's electoral victory. Chief Justice Martha Koome on Monday struck out suit filed by Odinga that challenged Ruto's victory and subsequently upheld the election of Ruto as the president-elect of Kenya. But in a reaction on Monday, Odinga Presidential Secretariat released a statement saying they disagree with the position of the court. If you disagree, this is a Supreme Court ruling. There's nothing he can do. And I'm sure we all know how Odinga came to power too, because we fought for him when they refused him stepping into the office. And I hope he's not going to toe that line now by refusing to admit that Ruto is the president elect of Kenya. So because our African leaders are like that, when they are going to power, they will seek people's help to fight for them to get the power. But when they get the power, they will go and do the same thing that we fought against to bring them to power. Now, Ruto has been declared as the winner by the Supreme Court, and that is the highest level. There is nothing Odinga can do as the president than for him to accept that Ruto is the winner, is the president-elect, is the president-elect of Kenya, and to be sworn in soonest. And he also, Davido congratulates Kenya Ruto as court upholds election. That is Davido, our own Davido. I'm sure superstar David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, has congratulated Kenya President-elect William Ruto on his victory in the country's Supreme Court verdict. Kenya Supreme Court on Monday upheld William Ruto's election as the country presidential-elect. Ruto, Kenya Deputy President, was declared the winner of the August 9 election by the Independent and Electoral Boundaries Commission, but his rival, Raila Odinga, has filed a suit challenging the election result. Delivering the ruling on Monday morning, that's this Monday morning, Chief Justice Martha Koome struck out Odinga's suit and upheld Ruto's election as the Kenya presidential-elect. I hope the person there will just relinquish the power and allow peace to reign in that country. This one is from in River State. Gunmen kill driver, abduct 8 passengers in River State. You get that full story in the Punch of today. No problem between Christians and Muslims. That is coming from Reverend Kuka. Breaking truce to replace Johnson as UK Prime Minister. Wow, it just that is it's just coming in. Truce. Oh my God, Truce is I think it's a lady now. Let's see the full story. I think it's a woman. Liz Truss will be the next UK Prime Minister after winning the party vote on Monday. This Monday. Truss is of the Conservative Party, is Britain's Foreign Secretary and set to be the country's next Prime Minister. She will be replacing Boris Johnson. Truss, while speaking in London, said she would deliver. Truss, who had taken to her Twitter on Monday afternoon, said, "I'm honored to be elected leader of the Conservative Party. Thank you for putting your trust in me to lead and deliver for our great country. I will take bold action to get all of us through these tough times, grow our economy, and unleash the United Kingdom potential." From here, we said, Liz Truss, congratulations from Savannah News Television for your victory, becoming the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Also, the news there, what's insecurity is over, says federal government. I don't know where it's coming from. Where is it over? Just a few, the last few days there have been kidnapping, killing, and banditry everywhere. So who is saying that? Who is saying that the worst security is over? Says by the federal government. This is say, oh, I won't take. It's coming from Lai Mohammed, so nobody takes him serious. It's coming from Lai Mohammed. Nobody takes him serious. Oh. Lai Mohammed, I don't see anything tangible from him to hold on to wherever he speaks. So I won't go that route. Fraud. EFCC files 11 charges against Ogun Speaker. Food list. Whiskey. Others win as Headies 2022. Atiku. No threat to Tinubu. Obi social media creation. That is coming from Onanuga. Federal government pays foreign firm $496 million for contract violation. Can you imagine? For contract violation. Who, at what, I mean, from where to where? $496 million will have solved a lot of things. That is, I don't know. From the Punch now, we quickly run straight to the Vanguard of today. Still the breaking news: Liz Truss is new UK Prime Minister. Nigerians behind trafficking, assault of their countrymen in Cyprus. That is coming from Cypriot journalist. You can get that story in the Vanguard of today. Lagos Task Force arrests suspected land grabbing syndicate. I think if they are doing that, is people will have peace, because right now in Lagos you cannot just go and buy land and start building in peace. People will just come and accost you. People will come and say you must pay a certain amount of money after you have paid all the charges that is required by law. Some people will just come and take laws into their hands and say you must pay some certain amount of money if you want your construction or your project to continue, and that is unacceptable. I think the issue of the task force that is arresting them now is a welcome development. 2023, move on. Wike not political deity, PDP told. Let us see who said that. PDP told. Let's see who said that. The political pressure group Deltans Live Matters on Monday berated the Rivers State Governor, Mr. Nelson UK, over his demand for removal of Senator Yosha Ayu as national chairman of the People's Democratic Party. PDP as one of the conditions for him to let go of his grievances after he lost the presidential primaries to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. That is coming from the Deltans Live Matters, a pressure group within the PDP folds. Insecurity over. Terrorists will never hold sway in our countries again. That is coming from Defense Minister. Is the Defense Minister, is he living in the moon, or is just waking up from his slumber? The insecurity is still at its peak as we speak. So all these are just trying to window dress this government. This government, we all know, is a failure. That is for sure. Buhari-led government is a failure, and I think nobody should praise them at all. This present government, nobody should praise Buhari's government. It's a total failure when it comes to insecurity, when it comes to health sector, when it comes to power sector, when it comes to education. He has failed in all ramifications. That's just a fact. Buhari has failed the nation. That's just the truth about the matter. From here again, we just move again. 2023, I will not condone impunity, lawlessness if elected president. That is coming from Imumolen. Who is this? Let us see who is speaking here, because it's according to me, talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. So, Accord presidential candidate Professor Christopher Imumolen has vowed to put an end to the incessant cases of impunity and lawlessness that have seemed to dog the Nigerian way of life for decades. Yes, if actually he has said the right thing, if we have a president that can put end to impunity and lawlessness in the country, Nigeria will help make a headway. But where we don't have that, we are just joking. That's just a fact. On that aspect, I really agree with him. Despite I don't even know a Accord party, I don't know where they're coming from, but let's see how the pendulum swings during the election of come 2023. Yeah, I think at this junction we call it a day for today, and also congratulations to all Manchester fans, Manchester United fans across the globe for the superlative performance yesterday against the Arsenal, where their bullet could not even trigger, and they were beaten 3-1. Kudos to Manchester United. I think they have just woken up too, and what we're expecting from Manchester United now is to climb the ladder up and make sure they are at the topmost of the table in the Premiership League. At this junction, I say good morning to all my viewers across the globe, and our tips for this morning is that to those of our brothers and sisters back home in Nigeria, watch your surrounding, be careful of people around you, and if you are going anywhere, I mean anywhere, if you are making a journey, make sure you inform 1 or 2 people about your journey, who you are going to meet, the road you are going to apply, the route you are going through, the car you are going to enter. Make sure you inform 1 or 2 people. Confine in 1 or 2 people, maybe by text message, by video message, by pictorial message. Get the details of where you are going to, who you are going to meet. Get the details of the vehicle you are going to board to where you are going to, so that you may not know. That may save your life. Good morning, and have a blessed working week. Before I go, I will say happy Labor Day to all Canadians there. Today is Labor Day in Canada. I use this medium to say happy Labor Day to all Canadians out there, and God bless. I remain my humble self, Olujimi Adekanle Lijoka, Lion of the tribe of Irele Kingdom, live from Savannah News Television in Toronto, Canada. Good morning from here, and God bless.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. Set positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonle Olujimi Jamo. Savannah News TV. I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.